to play Coachella this next year in 2016.
Are
Let's
you
do it.
serious? Are you serious?
For us.
The three of us? We the three of us play Coachella.
No, I will.
Andy just thought it was real for a second.
Don't.
Andy, you never heard the Bitches of the Century.
Yeah.
No,
No,
I've got video up of Bitches of the Century on that old television podcast I used to do. You remember that?
Can we can't see this, Ro. Can we swear, by the way? I need to know.
Podcast. Yeah.
Okay, fuck yeah. Yeah,
Andy,
I do remember.
Andy would play the.
I still have a band.
He would play the fish. Yeah. He would play the fish, and that thing that goes.
The vibra slap.
The vibra slap.
The vibra slap. Anybody can play.
And
who
I
else?
play it well.
And Drew, you're in it singing?
No. I was enjoying it, but he had some really great musicians in Bitches of the Century. Some of whom have disavowed themselves of their history.
Who's in it?
People I can't.
People is a clue.
People you haven't made amends
If you
yet.
People is a
right.
no, but people is actually a clue. If you can figure it out from people, you're pretty good.
Girls too.
Yeah. Just
but-
foster that idea for a minute.
Oh.
But anyhow, no.
Oh no, I know.
Yeah, I know.
I'm slow on the new waves, but I picked up that one.
Yeah, but you know the band is still together. We're coming out with another album, but that's coming down the pipes. You have an album.
I do.
We're gonna
Let's
get
talk.
to,
Oh,
we're
we
gonna
are.
get to,
Okay,
we're gonna
fine,
get to, but
fine.
before we do, I just
Okay.
want to tell one quick story about
Right.
Bitches of the Century,
Okay.
which was one of the most memorable moments I've ever experienced on radio. Andy is getting frustrated with his lead guitarist, who was playing the acoustic. Andy's playing the slap. Tim Walsh and Andy was playing the slap vibrator.
Vibra slap.
Vibra slap.
Slap vibrator.
And he got very upset. I think he might have been, you might have been not in your right mind, right?
No, I was sober.
Were
But
you?
when I'm sober, I'm more anxious and frustrated.
And
Are
angry.
you eating on the radio?
Yes, it's all right. I don't mind. I do not mind.
All right.
No. That's you, Bob. You're purist.
Some nuts and seeds and twigs and such.
He got frustrated, grabbed a pencil, stabbed him in the thigh.
You're kidding.
No. The guy's like, pulling a pencil out of his thigh.
He was late with his cue.
You are punk rock.
Yeah.
All right, so Bob's got
He's got a real album.
Yeah.
Mine go like double tinfoil.
What is the album called, Bob? Tell us.
Now,
It's
what's
called
your,
Survival Songs, and it's all about surviving.
Well, I hope everyone knows. Wait, let me introduce Bob. If you don't know who Bob is, I don't know where you've been sleeping under a rock or whatever. But Bob and I did a program.
There's no one on earth that could know Dr. Drew, Andy Dick, and not me.
I would
it
think
is
not,
a
but
powerful trifecta, isn't it? It really is, and I think
There's
you're
an
right.
energy and a synergy.
I think at Coachella they have a tent
Where you talk.
Where
Yeah.
you talk. We should do it. Could you look that up?
I will look it up.
No, I'm dead serious.
All right.
And we can go on. It's
I'm
like this
good.
threesome.
I think since
that would be
we're
great.
all now in the recovery racket,
Yeah.
we could be of more value maybe at Stagecoach.
One of the
Because that
Oh.
thing,
Is that where the
those
alcoholics
people, oh my goodness Lord.
Yeah.
What do you
They
mean?
love
Why?
the Toby Keith and the whiskey.
Oh.
Yeah.
And by the way, how fun to treat straight up alcoholics. Never get to do that anymore.
We could just go VIP area to VIP area.
And what I mean by that is, I'm not being glib. I mean, normally what we see is people on Flocka and opiates
do you
and
see that Flocka
benzo.
video?
Yes, and to have just an old-fashioned alcoholic is a
Flocka.
easy lifting for us.
Yeah.
Let's just be all over the place for a second.
Yeah.
As we usually are. That Flocka video, so everyone I know who's a recovering drug addict are like, how could they do that? Why would they want to take that?
Yeah.
Look at that drug. It's so horrible. And I kept just smiling going, that's probably not how she's perceiving it.
Right. Not only that, I remember you guys when you were like, ugh. I remember you thinking...
Like all the heroin addicts thinking, why would you take a drug like that?
Can you explain Flocka? I don't know.
Oh, you got to see the
Like,
video.
it's
new, it's new.
It really says it all.
Think new bath salts.
Oh.
A novel bath salt.
But beyond, because the girl becomes elastic.
Yeah, she just starts. It's called a chorioathetosis. So it's a chorioathetic movement.
What does that
you
mean?
get the
Just
bone?
turning.
Your brain's not working
At
right.
a certain point, her arms don't look like they have bones in them.
Right, they turn inside out and things. It's
Oh, man, it's something.
That's
Anyways,
disturbing.
it's really disturbing to watch and frightening, and from one perspective, you'll just think no one would ever want to do that again. You don't know what
Andy,
she's experiencing.
I don't want to see
inside.
Bob's arm.
Oh, sorry.
on your,
I wasn't paying
on your
attention.
Periscope.
Sorry.
Gary, line up the song. Let's hear some music from Bob's new album. Can we do that?
What's the album called, by the way?
I asked. I told you.
Say it again.
Survival songs.
Okay, and this is called
Elvis, we're waiting for you. Dr. Drew was waiting too. So were you,
Elvis,
Andy?
we're waiting.
Elvis, we're not
for
waiting
you.
for the king of rock and roll. We're waiting for Bob's son.
Bob's son is named Elvis.
To be born.
Yeah.
So excited.
There you go.
There it is. That's good. That's good. You get the picture.
Go get it. Where they get it, Gary? iTunes? Bob?
I think. Well, it's just a real record. Record too.
Oh, wow.
It's called 6 Degrees, but
Yeah, go there.
There you
Go to the
go.
website, click on Amazon, look for Bob's. Just for sure, search Bob Forrest. You can also get Bob and the Monster too, which is. Have you seen his documentary?
Nope.
Andy, for God's sake.
Is it on Netflix?
he lived it. He lived
Yeah, I
it.
know. No,
Yeah,
you would love this
probably.
documentary. You would love.
We should
this
make a documentary about you. There's a
I
lot
will-
of footage,
yeah.
boy. I'll tell you that.
Wait, when was your documentary from? Like the 80s, late 70s into
Yeah,
the
80s.
early 90s?
mid 80s to till
Yeah.
I get sober. Then it gets boring.
Thelonious Monk years?
Yeah, Thelonious Monster.
I mean Monster.
Bob's
Sorry,
in a
I always do that.
Bob was in a famous rock band called Thelonious Monster, and
Thelonious
it was
Monster.
really at the center of the whole punk scene in the '80s in Los Angeles. And it's really a song. It's a history documentary about music in Los
In
Angeles.
LA.
On Netflix.
Yeah.
What's it called?
Can you get it on Netflix?
It's on. No, I think you get it on iTunes for like 99 cents now.
Yeah.
And you got 99 cents. I'll give you a buck.
We got to
Come
put
on
links
now.
through, Gary. Okay, get links on all this.
But anyways, this idea that all my life, like, idea would be a homeless person.
How?
That's not true.
Because
he saved
because
you?
he gave me a second act in life, which most musicians don't have.
So it was
Right?
you, really?
He taught me.
Yeah, I call it the educating Bob Forrest.
So the thing is, I didn't want to act, Andy. I wanted to just play music.
Yeah.
So now, what I'm doing in this old age category that I'm in,
Well, how old are you?
54.
54.
So now I'm thinking, can I play music?
Third act.
The third act, play music, but still just
For
in
sure.
order to cover expenses.
Yes.
What do you think, Andy? Is that a plan?
Yes.
Yes,
and
for
it's
sure.
going to work.
No, for sure.
And you have to. You have to be the artist that you are. That's always been something when it comes to you that I wonder about. Because you were a hardcore punk rock guy, right?
Did
I
you
mean,
know
like
him back
hard.
then? Did you know him
No,
back then?
but
He
everybody
did.
knows
I did.
of him.
Janine did. How did you not?
Because I was so all about just getting high.
Janine Garofalo, right?
Yeah,
I would have
Janine
I would have
Garofalo.
gotten high with you.
We probably did.
You might have been scared of me.
I don't know.
Bob was the drug addict. He wasn't the one left over at the end like you.
Yeah.
He was the one that everyone freaked out and ran
Yeah,
away
they were
the
scared.
shit out of them.
I don't
Even Gibby
know.
from the Butthole Surfers was like, we were going downtown one time, and it was late at night, Andy, on 6th Street, heading towards downtown Los Angeles, MacArthur Park, and there was nobody coming, so I just went, and he just went, you just went right through a red light. And I was like,
Oh, my
well, nobody's
God.
coming.
Oh, no. Now, wait, the Butthole Surfers,
Yeah.
did they come out of Illinois?
Texas.
Oh, okay.
Austin, Texas.
Okay.
Gibby is a wild dude.
Want to know a funny Janine story, how I met her?
Mm-hmm.
Thelonious Monster was playing at the University of Texas at
Austin,
College Station,
which is Texas A&M, I think.
and she was going there.
Oh, wow.
She was?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, guys, there's a bunch of people want to talk to you guys, so let's